Howdy, howdy. We are playing more space exploration today because that's what we're doing now. I do plan to not do space exploration every day. I just haven't decided what else I want to do because I kind of want to play through like two things at once, depending on the day. To keep it, well, I mean, it will make it very confusing, which will be interesting, but it will also keep things fresh, which is nice. I do have it marked. We need clear bases and go to satellite. So we need to figure out what we need for satellite science, whatchamacallit. Bots will eventually get that taken care of. We have a lot, we actually have a lot of bases we need to destroy. Okay, this is still researching. I was kind of hoping this would be done by the time we had to attack a base. Oh, wait, right. I remember. We accidentally like turned a belt or something. Last time we turned all of these belts and they were facing this way. Because I think we changed which direction the walls and grenades were supposed to come from. But what we didn't do was fix it when we swapped it, or we didn't change the belt, but we only added the input. So we thought military science was working because we hand fed it a few grenades, and then it turns out it was not working at all. So it wasn't running for like an hour or something like that, which is unfortunate. They seem to be decent now. Don't know what else we need for attacking bases. I mean, realistically, we don't need... We honestly don't need a ton. Don't really know what to do with this junk, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then we'll regret this choice later. But that seems to be how the run the run is going. We do something, it's a terrible idea, and then we regret it, and then we have to build around it for the rest of the run. Which is great. It's the best part of Mod Factorio. Oh, we also... I believe we did hook up this core mining. Wait, why is it backed up? We are belt limited, I think. Yeah, we're probably belt limited there. But I imagine this is an entire red belt. Let's see. Yeah, so I think we don't have the belt throughput to support this long of a chain, which makes sense. So what we need to do, if we had these inserters here, actually, do we even need the double? I can't really tell. I imagine we don't. But I will keep it just in case, because it's not that much work to have the double, and if we do end up needing it, it's a lot of work to fix later. So let's leave it. I guess we could fix it with stack inserters. That would work if we realize there was a mistake. I think it also depends if we end up adding speed modules or something, because that could 100% change the balance. But yeah, I know we do have like the imminent doom of biters that we need to deal with. So this really should not be taking priority, but I kind of want to get it done because otherwise I'll keep forgetting. And it seems fairly easy to set up. Hello, Bakeji. Okay. And then hopefully bots get that taken care of sometime soon. Okay, so we have to take biter bases out. We don't have stronger explosives 2 yet, which is very unfortunate because it would be super helpful. We also don't have a chest of piercing rounds, which also would be very helpful. Instead, we're just going to take whatever's on the belt and hope that is at least enough for taking care of close biters, but we'll have to use yellow ammo for most of it again, which isn't a huge problem, but it is a problem I would have liked to avoid. Okay, we'll just clear the entire belt, I think, or most of the belt. Wow, yellow belt moves slowly for for something like that. Okay, and then which side is ammo on? I actually do want an ammo chest now. Let's do 4 stacks, and then... Oh, yeah, we got plenty of piercing rounds. And then we can take some turrets, whatever they're called, and then we need more ammo, which I don't think we're... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we're not buffering enough ammo, but That is completely false. We have more than enough ammo for pretty much everything forever. Okay, so bricks, concrete, red wire, we don't need those things. I'm just trying to clear up inventory space. Honestly, 4 science packs, not a big deal. We don't need to worry about those. I don't know what this guy does. It says he's a friend. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave him or not, or maybe like place him. I'm kind of scared that if I place him, he won't actually be a friend and it's just a lie. So we're just gonna ignore it for now. So we don't need this blueprint anymore. Because now we're just placing everything with bots. Originally we had that blueprint just so we could hand place things with smart belt and stuff, but now that bots build things, or most things, we definitely don't need it. Okay, 2,000 firearm mags. Hopefully that is fine. He is a friend. Does he like follow me or does he just like stay in one place and I defend him? I'm assuming it doesn't. I'm making the assumption that he doesn't have much utility, that he's just kind of there for fun. Can I do this? Huh, these were never mining. Weird. Might as well give them efficiency modules. And then these things we can actually recover. I don't know if we left a power pole connection. So let's place another one just in case. Yeah, we should be good. He wanders aimlessly? Oh, that sounds like he could get lost then. Maybe I'll wait until I have a base with walls in it, so that way we don't lose our friend. Wait, why aren't these powered? Oh, right. Wait, no, why aren't these powered? Huh, okay, that's an important power pole. He will attack hostile biters. That's kind of cool. Hopefully he's stronger than them. He doesn't look very strong. Let's place him. We'll see what happens. Also, hold on. Okay, I thought I like really had to sneeze, but then nothing happened. It's a terrible feeling. Okay, so these are actually backing up with iron, which is not great. Well, it's probably because we added so many, but I think we need to add this as a prio like earlier on in the lane. Like right here maybe? Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll split it off. We also might be getting more than one yellow out of it. I don't think we are. Well, that is like the one spot I could not have placed it. Cool. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. And then input priority left. Okay, that should make it that it's like actually prioed on every lane as opposed to prioed on like some random third lane. I still don't... We might just be outputting more than one belt. But it could also be because we're working through like a stockpile, and then we won't have the problem once that's done. Hard to say. Hello, friend. Oh, he looks so happy. Oh, now he's just like caught in the factory. Oh yeah, he's gonna get lost. He definitely looks like he will get lost because he is just like a small little blip on the map. Oh well, he's a good friend. That's the important thing. Ooh, I can make more of him. Okay, that makes it a lot less scary. I don't know why I didn't assume that. There was no reason for me to assume it was finite. I just kind of got a feeling like he was a friend that came with you and you couldn't replace him, even though that doesn't really make that much sense. But that's good to know. We can make lots of friends and then we can have a society. A nice little utopia on an alien planet that we pollute and destroy. You know, by the time we do take out these bases, I think we will have the stronger explosive upgrade, or at least by the time we get to the large bases, we will. The small bases, we don't necessarily need it. The large bases are a lot harder to take care of if they take a lot of grenades. So I'm looking forward to Having at least one more upgrade for that. We would have all four if I wasn't completely blind yesterday, or not yesterday, Tuesday, Monday? I don't know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday right now. Last stream was Monday. So when we played Monday, we did not have our military science connected for like probably an hour, which means literally nothing was researched and like our entire base slowed to a crawl. Or at least our entire like research chain slowed to a crawl. Which was unfortunate because we were really banking on having landmines and explosives for this push. But we don't really have great defenses, but we do have imminent biters like looming over us. So we kind of had to take the offensive regardless. Okay, well that's those biters. We can also get more oil. I think we can stop using coal for fuel. I think we're at the point where we can use entirely solid fuel, which would be, well, solid fuel and petroleum, to be honest, would be a good idea. Because oil, I think, stays pretty decent, especially with efficiency modules or speeds. I don't know which is better. Like if you get oil low enough that you're down to like the bare minimum oil per second, can it still power itself? Does anyone know the math on that? Because I've always wondered that, like, can a pump jack power itself with the solid fuel that you get out of it? Or do you need it to be specifically like a certain level of productivity or like a certain level of efficiency modules in it to make that work? Because it's something I've always wondered ever since I started playing Factorio, but I've never actually like tested or looked into. I feel like efficiency modules are pretty strong, so if you have efficiency modules all the way through like oil cracking, you could probably get a lot of oil out of it. Oh my gosh. That is a lot. I did not realize there were like 20 spitters up there. Whew, okay, we nearly got out in time. Once we run out of energy, I think we're going to be doomed in terms of like shielding, but we're good for a bit. I think. My finger keeps slipping. I think my finger is a bit oily. I don't think I washed them well enough to get like the olive oil off. I was mixing some bread earlier. And I was focused on the flour, but I definitely did not get the oil off. The tech is called unit capsule. Ooh. Cool. You can make all the biters. That's fun. Wait, what is that? I just saw something called the plague. What? What is it, like a super high poison capsule or something? Weapon delivery capsule. Oh, that sounds cool. It should stabilize at 2 seconds or more. 2 per second or more, which should be enough to power itself. I thought it stabilized at 0.1. Does it not drop down to 0.1? Did I just make that up? I thought the lowest it could go to was, oh wait, the lowest is 20%, which is 2? Is that how it works? Is it 1 per 10%, not 1 per 1%? Oh wow, it is. Okay. Yeah, because there's no way this is okay. Or sorry, I was thinking that oil was way, way worse than it was, just in general. So yeah, the math seems a lot higher if it stabilizes at 2 as opposed to 0.1. That's like 20 times more oil to pay for itself. Yeah, that seems like it could definitely be enough, especially if you have efficiencies and prod modules, or prod bonuses. And I mean, technically, if you consider like an infinite time point, uh, you will eventually get like 5,000% productivity. Well, maybe not that much, but you know, eventually you could. But I guess by the time you reach that point, you're probably just using solar or nuclear. Did you retrains? You did retrains. It might be a lie. It depends on if we actually find resources or not. Um, but it, it it's probably going to be a lie just based on how slow I am to do stuff. But the intent is there. If you try the mod Frontier Extended, all your oil spots yield zero point 0.1. Is Frontier Extended, is that the one where you are literally surrounded by biter bases and you have like a small little wall that you have to expand outwards? Again, a lie. It's not necessarily a lie. It's just very likely a lie due to incompetence. There's probably a lot more to it than I'm describing, but that's what I picture with the mod. Like, you just have to expand outwards past, like, infinite biters. I'm using so many firearm magazines, just wastefully. I really need to get better at this. You have a large wall to the east, but the rest of the map is sealed. Oh, so you're not like in the middle of a base, you're on like the edge. That's a lot, that sounds a lot easier than having to defend from like 20 directions. Okay, I think we need a better method for taking out biter bases. But I don't know what that method could be. We could try cars. We're not good at driving cars. You need to explore to east to find the silo. Oh, right, right. Because you can't make a silo, you just have to find it and stuff. Okay, that is the mod that I'm thinking. I've never really seen it. I've just seen like I've just kind of like heard description of it. Explore just means killing botters. Well, I figured that much. Yes, almost, kind of. Well, okay, no, we don't have biters. Like, oh, okay. Why did I die there? Can you not use medpacks? Oh, well, that's fine. Probably. Can you not use medpacks while getting hurt in this one? Or while moving? If only I had a car, or anything. I could probably make a car. Yeah, tanks would be decent. I can control tanks well enough to not crash during landmine pushes. But yeah, I was supposed to have mines by now, but military science wasn't connected yesterday, so we lost like 1 to 2 hours of research time, which is a lot, apparently. So it was a bit rough. We could probably get tanks soon, right? Maybe. I don't know what tanks require in this mod. Okay, we can start working towards tanks, actually. You get mines before the tanks, but I want both. I want to use the tank as a slow but somewhat defensive way to do landmine pushes because I'm really bad at controlling cars, is pretty much the idea. We could also do jetpacks and mines, but when you get knocked out of the sky, it's terrifying, and I think I need a little bit more armor before I try that. Where do we have multi-cylinder engines, by the way? Here? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that should be plenty. We need steel, hopefully also plenty. Okay, that gives us like 6 cars, and we just need gears. Then we're off. Off to the races. Where do we even keep gears? Perfect. Okay, we can make 5 cars. I don't know why I made 5 cars, but we can do it. Hey, I'm assuming this stuff is decent as car fuel. Yeah, it seems okay. Ooh, defender bots. Yeah, there's lots of options. Grenade pushing really doesn't work too well when there's like 50 worms and you don't have uh, armor. I mean, I have armor, but it's not that. Ooh, bots will fix it. Yeah, but maybe if you you definitely do get knocked down. But what if you place enough mines before that happens? I doubt you will. There is a small chance, but yeah, I imagine you're probably going to get hit before you can place a mine under every worm. There's a bit of a delay. Unless it's just finicky. It's possible it's just finicky. But it seems to me like there's like a 3 or 4 second delay, and or maybe that's just, it depends if you're hit immediately. It could just be an RNG check, honestly. Okay, let's see. We might lose this car, but we should be able to get our stuff. I mean, we don't have to lose the car, but I don't really want to have to, like, try to survive. Okay. Where is our corpse? Ooh, ooh. I clicked on the wrong thing, and that almost killed me. Okay, it's there, okay. So, I clicked on the wrong ping, and that opened the map and killed me. And then I tried to do it again and just couldn't click in time. If only we had a friend. Hello, Asnar. We are currently trying to get our corpse back, because we did die pushing bases. We were close to finishing the base off, but they got us in the end. Fortunately, we actually have some resources stocked up in the base, so we can make a car very easily and just like keep heading back up. One entity has destroyed a car. Well, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. We're making lots of cars because I don't trust myself to keep them alive. As you can see, it did not last very long. Okay, let's make 3 cars. We could also put it on the hotbar, so that way we don't have to look for it. And then maybe fuel. Let's see. We don't need efficiency modules here. We can put fuel here. We do have core mining set up. Yes. We don't have a ton of it set up because our base was kind of stalled for a really long time, and we weren't, due to lack of iron, and we weren't able to get enough steel to like make any more pulverizers. But now we have a relatively steady supply of steel again, so we can actually make pulverizers and core mining drills. So we'll be setting those up pretty soon. We just need to take care of some biter bases first because we don't really have defensive. Defenses. We've just been fairly aggressively pushing biter bases, which works well most of the time. uh, it's starting to get worse now because we have like massive amounts of medium worms. Is it worth it? It's okay. It's not. It's not amazing, but like you do get, I do get almost a full belt of iron out of it. I think. At the cost of like 75 megawatts of energy. But what I have available is oil and like I have a lot of oil and I have a lot of, okay, hopefully I did get the armor. Okay. I have a lot of oil and coal. I don't have a lot of iron. So to me it is worth it because I'm converting electricity, a lot of electricity into a resource I desperately need. So we didn't get the reason our inventory is full. I think it's because we picked up the power armor first and we didn't get a chance to double click. Right? Or no. No, we looted the entire chest. But it looted the ammo second for some reason. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Wait, is that a vanilla thing? Do destroyed cars always look like that? I always thought they just disappeared. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So that was a rough adventure, to say the least. Wasn't my finest assault. But I think that was the last large base, right? Yeah, well, I mean, there's stuff across the water. There's nothing else up here that we need to take care of. We should probably explore that area to the left. Also, I definitely should have made more military science. You remember the Friday? What was the Factorio Friday facts? Yeah. I was like, I couldn't remember what the third F was. Fun. It's a really cool sprite. I've honestly never seen it, but I don't really use cars very often. And when I do, I usually break them against a tree and then never look back. Like I never go back to the place where they were destroyed, so I've never noticed it. It's a really cool sprite. Cool. Cool. That did not work very well. Okay, so I think maybe if we actually use hotkeys, we could do it this way. Oof. No, that's not that great. Okay, maybe we should have left the car alive. It's really hard for me to get into cars, by the way. The button that I have set for entering a vehicle is a very awkward button combo because I like never really used to have to use it. How do you heal? Okay, can you not heal? So you can't heal in combat, I guess? Yeah, that was not a very successful attack. Okay, I think we need to come back when we have tanks. You have to click the med pack in the circle. Oh, wait, what? There's a circle. Okay. Well, no, I tried that. I tried clicking directly on my person and it still didn't work. Yeah, I know there's a cooldown. There's a cooldown with the vanilla fish. Oh, I guess if maybe it was because tried it after switching from a grenade, so there was still the global cooldown. Where are the mines? The mines aren't researched because we messed up military science. They're close. Yeah, we could have pushed them before strong explosives and it would have been fine. We'll come back for it. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Maybe we'll also have a tank when we come back. But yeah, we lost a lot of research time yesterday due to having the belt go completely the wrong way. It was unfortunate. Do I have enough oil fuel to make it across? Yes, yes I do. Okay. We did use all of our med kits. That's not that big of a problem though. Okay, and then what do we need for explosives? I know the recipe. I don't know what we're missing. Um, I guess we have everything. We have sulfur. We have coal and stuff. Okay, we should be good. I think we have everything we need to set up a pretty quick explosives. We could also use rockets. Rockets are fun. I've never really used them before, but I think they have a really long range and can out. Maybe I'm just making that up, but I get a feeling that rockets can outrange worms. But I could, like I said, I don't really know for sure because it's been a long time since I've used them or played with biters, really. Okay, what is this? This is our local power grid for the pumps because we don't want to brown out. Yeah, okay. We actually have almost a full belt of iron. Not quite a full belt of iron. We have a decent amount of stuff coming from our core mining, though. We could afford to set up a new drill, actually. This one would be decent. This one also is okay. I think this one is closest to bot range. Actually, this one might be entirely in bot range right now. Maybe? I don't really know how placements work. It's at the very edge, so I feel like bots could place it if it counts the very edge. Yeah, we can make that work. So this one is way farther, but it means I don't have to go up there to set it up, which I think is very nice. Okay, perfect. And then let's use a red belt going on to... Wait, which side is that gonna go onto? I'm not actually sure, so we'll do that. Okay, so I don't know if these first ones need to be yellow. Red, I don't think they do. But just in case, I'm making them red. Because we'll need a lot of productivity before we could ever like fill an entire belt, so it's really not a huge concern. Also, are these working? This is using a lot of cliff explosives. But I guess that's not too much of a problem. Wait, we have cliff explosives. We already have explosives automated. Oh, wait, we don't have steel automated going towards it though. Right. Okay, where are these supposed to connect? We could connect them here maybe? This will stall it for a bit, but we have a buffer, so it's okay. I mean, realistically, I think the best option is actually to use the warehouse system like we've been using. Because the warehouses are very flexible, and they make it that if we get a lot of productivity, we can change the balance of the sides pretty quickly. It does use a bit more steel and obviously inserters. But I like it being able to react to shortages and stuff like that if something changes. This is a very expensive one. This was the first one I made back when it was the only one we had, and we were outputting like one yellow belt or something, and then we upgraded to red, but then we got another one, so now it doesn't output 15 per second from the original one, so it doesn't need to be red. I kind of didn't realize they would. I knew they would decrease the average production from each one, but in my mind, it was gonna like keep track of the order you placed one. So this one was gonna be stay 15, and then this one was gonna be like 10, and then this one would be 7. But that would be really weird, and that's not how it does it. It just decreases all of them, which makes a lot more sense, because then they don't have to keep track of some weird order you placed variable, which would completely mess with bots. We have enough screwy stuff with bots as it is with fluid priority. But the important thing is that we didn't like waste a ton of red belt, so it's okay. It's not super wasteful. Let's place that by hand. Actually, no, we don't need to place it by hand because it will recover because we have things in a buffered chest. You know what? Yeah, it's a good thing we went for a buffer chest. Also, if we make this one of these a yellow warehouse, wait, we can't make it a yellow. Never mind. I was gonna say we can make it yellow and have it request any ore and like eventually send it back into the main system. But that won't work because we can only set a single filter with a yellow, and we don't have blue yet. Oh. We have landmines researched. We do have explosives somewhere. They are direct inserted, which means we just need to put them on a belt and then we can use them. Okay, and then steel is hand-fed. But we can probably get steel down here because I know we have military science there. And I'm pretty sure we're producing the piercing rounds there. That was probably the worst path I could have taken with that. Let's go down first. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful spaghetti. We're definitely not going to regret this later. At all. Even though we already do. Okay, so that can go there. Steel's a bit farther away than I thought. But using the power of undergrounds, we can make it work. Does that work? No, that is literally the one spot I could not have placed it. Cool. Okay, it's good now. Can a red underground make this? I feel like a red underground can make this. Maybe not. It might be one too high. It is one too far. Okay, well, we can make it. We can make it. There we go. All we have to do is change like 3 belts and make a very rough design. Cool. Wait, is that the right recipe? Hold up, I don't know. I can't actually remember what the recipe for military or for landmines is. It's steel and explosives, right? That's all? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so I don't fight biters much, but at least I remember what the landmine recipe looks like. Let's go up so we can expand it just in case we need more. I don't really know how much steel we have right now, so I don't know how much we can expand it at all. But I don't think we can go wrong with more expansions. Then output, input, power, copy it down. Let's just do 6. This is way too many, but we'll delete them later. Considering we have a single explosives assembler. Let's see, that takes 2 over 5. Okay. And then this produces 2 over 4. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio. We can expand it very easily, though. Okay, maybe not very easily. It looks a lot rougher than I expected. It's not hard, it's just weird. It's going to be a very weird expansion. So we can have a splitter here. And here. And then we'll just produce them here awkwardly. And it is going to be as awful as it looks. Perfect. Okay, and then we got the water, we got the explosives. You know what? Maybe we'll use like a tank or something. Maybe we'll make use of all these explosives and actually make explosive rounds. And then does that input work? Yes, it does. Okay. Can we get efficiency modules in here? I think we can. Perfect. Okay, bots are missing nothing. They're lying to me. Cool. And then actually, I think that's everything. We don't have these are the wrong way. I left like half the belt rotated the wrong way. Apparently military is just anything related to combat is cursed for us. We just always rotate the belts the wrong way. Okay, cannon shells, explosives, plastic, and steel. Ooh, those are actually pretty easy to set up. Especially if we're lazy and we cut straight through the middle of this, which I think we can do if we change the power poles. Yeah. Perfect. So now we can do an underground here, an underground here, a weird underground here. We don't have to do it that way, but figured it works, so let's roll with it. And then let's do a red, so that way we don't have... Well, I don't want to have to delete this power pole. Not like it makes a huge difference. Okay. Is this enough explosives? I feel like it is not enough explosive shells. Because these are, I imagine, an incredibly slow recipe. Right? 8 seconds? Actually, it might be enough. It works. I think that will give us explosive cannon shells. And then we could give it a speed module. We do have access... We haven't automated speed modules, but we could automate them pretty easily nowadays. Because we have solid fuel. And we have circuits. We could we could automate it here. Yeah. We could always use more spaghetti, right? Okay, and then we'll go up and around. Does this work? I think this works. Let's actually build them in the middle. No, I want them to be prioed. We'll do... Or I don't want them to be prioed, but I want to... Yeah, I want them to have a dedicated belt. just in case. There we go, and then we'll send the circuits down, and we'll be able to output them probably here. I don't actually know, but I imagine there's room for an output. Perfect, there is. There's no way we're ever going to use this many speed modules, unless we need them for rocket science still, which is a possibility. Maybe this isn't terrible. It's definitely not good, but it might not be terrible. Okay, and then we can output. Actually, that's a lot of provider chests for no reason. Let's just use a chest. Okay, perfect. Output, power, limit it. Make sure it's in bot range. Limit it to like, I don't know, 4, 5? 5 should be good. And then these don't have efficiency modules in them. Right. It's because I placed the assemblers first. Okay, so we can use any recipe, and what we want to do now, maybe, if this works, I don't think it does. Unless I'm fast enough. Okay, actually it does work. There we go, we just upgraded them to speed modules. We don't have the recipe set yet. Wait, do I want them to have speed modules? I don't actually know what I want these to have. I want to produce speed modules, but I don't know what kind of module I want inside them. Oh well. There we go. There's all the speed modules we need for... I don't remember what we were placing it on. I think we wanted to place it on that to make up for the fact that we only have room for one assembling machine here. Which isn't really a great reason, but it is a reason. And then how are our landmines? Okay. Those are producing way slower than I thought they were. I thought we had like way too many, but we definitely do not. We don't need this much ammo. We don't need this much steel or multi-cylinder engines. We do have backup cars. Okay, we got landmines. We have a very bad ability to drive. So I think that is everything we need to push a base, right? just luck and random guessing. Yeah, there we go. We'll be fine. We just have to hope we don't run into a tree, because we do not pay that much attention to if we're running into a tree. If we wait long enough, we could get a tank, which would be pretty nice. But I want to take this base out, because it was causing us a lot of problems earlier, and I want revenge. Which I think is a good reason. Okay, so there aren't that many trees in the way. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that this car is gonna make things so much harder than if I were to just walk. But we'll see. Okay, never mind. That was not nearly as rough as I thought. It's really just the rocks I run into after attacking the base that will be the issue. Okay, there we go. There's one more base. Wait, where's the one that was causing us trouble? Oh, it was way up there. Okay, it was way higher. I was like, neither of these look like the base I abandoned. And that's because they weren't. Okay, so we did not get revenge. Revenge is still being sought. I'm such a great driver. Wouldn't that be so nice if you could just like parallel park IRL by just picking up your car and moving it? Like things would be a lot nicer, because parallel parking is awful. Well, actually, I don't think parallel parking isn't so much the problem as it is getting out, which I mean, they're kind of together. Like, I feel like that's the worst part, because you never know if somebody's going to come up and park closer than the gap you left. Hey, that is going to take ages. I did not realize bots were so bad at this. Are these worth recovering? I feel like they're not. I just want to get rid of the ghosts. So that way I don't constantly get blinks telling me to fix it. Okay, that's good. Also, it looks like we have a pretty solid area we can defend down here. Oh, these guys will be lost forever if we don't recover them first. Perfect. Hello, friends. Okay. And then I did promise trains. I doubt we'll place the trains. I think we're a ways away from actually having a train system set up, but we could start getting rails and train stops and stuff automated. Like we can expand our mall and get that taken care of. So while we might not see a train today, we can get all the ingredients for a train, which is solid progress. Flamethrower, that's good. Yeah, soon TM. Combat markers. Yeah, I don't really know what we need. I think I'm just gonna click on random things. Yes, glad you understand. What? It's not a scam. It says maybe. I was transparent. It's a very strong maybe. That is not in line. That's what I get for scamming chat. Okay, we need more assembling machines. Actually, no, we don't. Bots move faster than I thought they did. Okay, what do you need for train? We need sticks. No. Well, we can at least make these. And we can make chain signals. If I'm being honest, I don't really know how to use either of them. We can't make these here. We could make cargo wagons here. Okay. We also need a lot more passive rider chests. Okay, they're pretty cheap though. I can't imagine we need 4 stacks of any of this stuff. Maybe cargo wagons. I don't, wait, no, they stack to 10, right? 5, so each stack is 1 train I can place at once. Actually, 10 isn't terrible. But we definitely don't need to be able to do 200, 400 rail signals at once. Like, that's plenty. These aren't working. Oh. I need to make sure we removed the soft locks because it took a bit for me to place it before I changed the recipe. Okay, let's actually remove the recipe so that way when we copy it, we don't have to worry about it deadlocking. Sorry, not soft locking, deadlocking. Okay, and then the other stuff needs locomotives, which need multi-cylinder engines. That we could get from here. We could also reduce a lot of the spaghetti if we make it... Yeah, that's actually not a terrible idea. So we take this, we move it down to the bottom. So the reason we move it down to the bottom is so that way we only have to take the multi-cylinder engines to here rather than everywhere across like the whole base. Yeah, I like that. We're still making spaghetti, but it is significantly less spaghetti. Or cleaner spaghetti. It's still the same amount of spaghetti, I guess. But it's straighter. It's like it's uncooked spaghetti, you know, like you haven't put it in the pot yet. It's nice and straight and easy to manage. I really hope that I connected everything correctly. Also, I don't know how many trains we need. So we're just gonna also limit this to 5. Probably will be fine. I think it has everything it needs. Except for the underground, that was broken. We should really use our logistic storage, actually. We haven't been using it. Let's creep 50. There we go. And then one of these needs to be refineries. Actually, refineries were already taken care of. Perfect. And then we're going to be lazy and we're just going to use a random chest and hope this doesn't cause problems later. So that way, if we copy this again, bots will at least have passive providers. Because we don't have those automated anywhere. We've just been building them wherever. Automating them would probably be a good idea. And I think it would be incredibly simple. Because we have steel. We have circuits. It's not incredibly simple. We would need some kind of spaghetti. Not a ton of spaghetti. If we could somehow get this over here, we could definitely make it work. We could also just delete one of these assembling machines and replace it with... Actually, that's not a terrible idea. If we just delete one of these and replace it with a passive provider assembler. Which sounds like a cop-out, because it is. But we don't need... Like, you can see how much this is backed up. We only have 3 of, like, 22 running. We definitely don't need that many. And I don't think other production will increase much either. But right now, it's not super important. We'll decide if we want to do that later. For now, we must... Let's see, what did we get? We got... I don't know where trains are. Okay, we got... We don't have train stops yet. We don't have train stops. Okay. This is one way to do it. It's not a very space-efficient way to do it, but it does work. We definitely don't need this to go in a chest then. Okay. Yep, that'll work. And then we got train stops right here. And then those will eventually be in Roboport range. Perfect. Train stops. Yeah, whatever. Really doesn't matter how much of anything we have. And then what else do we need? We definitely have a lot of junk we can get rid of from our inventory. Can't wait until we get, I can't think of the word. Blue... I can't wait until we get blue chests, but we are a ways away from that. But logistic bots will make it that we can actually, like... I don't use them for transferring a lot of things, but they're good for clearing out junk like random ore you have in a storage chest. Like, what are you gonna do with like 5 copper plates that you have here, right? Like, it's not that great. And you can't really sort it that easily before you get blue requester chests, which is unfortunate. These are gonna take forever to produce, but that's why we set it up early. And then rails. I'm assuming rails are a vanilla recipe. Sticks, stone, and steel. Okay. What else uses sticks? Do we have sticks on a belt anywhere? It is unfortunate that it is nighttime because I cannot see. We'll just walk around We'll just walk around on foot then so we can get better lighting. Wait, why are these broken? What? Wow. Okay. Don't know how that happened. It doesn't look like we actually stalled anything because we had roughly 2,000 bricks backed up, so it's not a problem. Plus probably some in this chest. But that could have been bad. Okay, we have steel. We have sticks and steel here. We can maybe split it off. That's not gonna work that great. That almost works. We don't get the sticks here though. Or we don't have stone. That's the one thing we're missing for rails. We can maybe split off... Actually, no, that works really well. Because it happens to be on the correct side. We don't need that to have that many inserters. Okay, I think this works. Also, what is a good amount of rails to have? I don't actually know. I feel like 2 entire chests probably is enough. I can't imagine we'll need that many more than that stockpiled. But if we do, we can do something like this, and then... I don't know. This is probably enough. Three chests of rails. These are the wrong way, though. Okay, 3 chests of rails, which will never be spent. Of course, we need to get stone first for that. And to get stone... Do we need to upgrade this? We might need to upgrade this to a red belt if we want this to actually... Well, no, never mind, because it's being side-loaded. Yeah, I think we just won't get any rails produced until everything here backs up, but that's not going to take that long. But we just can't stand around looking for rails. I mean, we will get like 100 rails from the stuff that was backed up on this small little section. But definitely not going to get a lot. We could help it a little bit if we got a storage chest filtered to stone, right? No, wait, I don't think this will work. It's worth a shot, but I think since we already have stuff in a stone chest somewhere, this won't be prioed. So yeah, I probably won't do anything. How is our stone, by the way? Oh wait, this isn't a full red belt, is it? Let's upgrade them. I think that will help a bit. Because we're not getting a full yellow belt getting past this point, and if we want it to work full speed, we definitely need that. So let's upgrade all the way up through here. I don't know why we have two splitters here. I think when we first set this up, we were trying to work through a fair amount of buffered stone. Wait, what is this? Oh wait, we can totally get more stone if we weren't side loading. This is still early game, I imagine, yeah. We've also like we've just kind of been messing around a lot, so that doesn't help with getting things done fast. But yeah, we have not got to anything past blue science. It's not that we can't, it's just that I have no idea what the recipes are and I keep forgetting to check. So instead of working towards it, we've been postponing it and doing different projects every time we try to get started on the new science. Okay, steel is fine. Oh wait, we have cannon shells now, don't we? Or we have the recipe for cannon shells. Perfect. Okay, and then there should still be plenty of explosives that get passed for landmines. Awesome. Okay, how do we make a tank? It's just a more expensive car, right? Oh, it uses red chips. It's much more expensive car. Not super pricey, but I thought it was just steel and gears and stuff. Okay, 2 tanks. That's good, just in case we break them. I like that. Honestly, I don't trust it. Let's get another. Where are gears? There we go, gears. Okay, 3 tanks. Perfect. We need half a stack of steel. We'll just grab a whole stack. Okay, if we break three tanks before we destroy a single biter base, I don't think we are destined to destroy that biter base. So hopefully this should be fine. It is nice just flying around and then placing a tank somewhere and just ramming into biters. Definitely works pretty well, because driving the tank this far is actually pretty slow, but flying is fast. I think we do use a lot of power to fly, though, for some reason. Yeah, like flying itself doesn't take power or hurt you, but it hurts your shields. So flying around just like constantly causes my shields to regenerate, which is not super great. Okay, back it up, back it up. Why are we going backwards, actually? I didn't mean to back it up. I was saying back it up because it looked like I was forward, but nope. I was just facing the wrong way. Okay. That looks decent. Yeah, but what were you complaining about? I definitely was streaming. Thanks so much for the resub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're back. We're hopefully back on a regular schedule now, or a fairly regular schedule. There'll still be like 2-hour-ish streams probably, but can do them a lot more regularly again. Because it was it was pretty boring having to take two weeks off. I was not a fan of that, but you know it was necessary. So that way I could keep doing it. How do I get out of the car? There we go. Oh yeah, I guess I've mentioned before that it's hard to get into vehicles. The button combo for me is Control Tab, which is just really awkward to do. But I like using Tab for something else. The second slot here. And I don't normally enter vehicles very often, but now if I have to like enter a vehicle, it's not that it's a hard button combo to press, but if you're being chased by biters and also like throwing grenades and using your fingers for other things, it is a bit rough. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? The jetpack strat did work pretty decently there. Why don't I have shields? Oh, because I jetpack straight into the base. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, look. Look at that. We have iron ore. Maybe this can be our first mission for the train. It's not that long of a train, but what if we take the train, we route it up here, and then we send it down? Then that's a pretty decent little outpost we got there. And we can finally not lie to chat anymore for like 4 streams that we're gonna do trains. It'll happen someday though. I believe. I shouldn't, but I do believe. Okay, and then we have mines. We've used a lot of mines. Maybe we should be picking them up. Or maybe we didn't bring as many as I thought. best idea you've ever heard. Yeah, using trains is a great idea. We definitely we don't have a lot of great ideas here. I mean, look at this. Look at this mess of a base. Actually, okay, when you look at it zoomed out, it looks very clean. To be honest, it really doesn't look that messy. But then you zoom into something like this, and then you're like, oh, right, right. That's the problem. Hey, copper. Copper's decent. This base is really not that far, but it is close to where our trains will be, so we might as well take care of it now. Speaking of trains, do we have stone yet? We still have not been producing rails. What is the problem here? Is this not a full red belt? No, it is. Oh, this is a 24 long steel furnace brick lane. Right. Yeah, of course that's not enough stone. We're just kind of relying on it backing up. Spaghetti is tasty. That definitely makes up for it being a mess. Because, like, you know, it's not a fancy restaurant, right? The meals don't have to look good. They just have to taste good. That's the whole thing about being, like, a home chef, right? Although it is nice if it also looks looks pretty. Oh, hey, look at that. We got an achievement. I don't think we have any achievements in this this save file. I've definitely got that achievement before. Like when I did my burner early run, I had to get it. It was very fun, and I would like to do another one of those soon. Either I'm not sure how I want to do it. But I would like to do another spaghetti one. I might try it with blueprints. Why can't I attack? Oh, right. But yeah, I was looking at it, and I think blueprints would be good. I didn't want to do with blueprints the first time, because I wanted to see what kind of messy stuff we could make. But then we came up with a really good outpost. And I think it would be cool to actually, like, use it and have it, like, not completely staged, but a little bit staged. Like, have it in 2 phases. Because the main problem with any burner build is if you want to use inserters, you have to guarantee coal reaches it first before any other resources do. Which just means you need a staged blueprint. Which isn't, by itself, like, it's not a super difficult thing to do. At least, like, 2 stages. If I wanted to stage my whole base, that would take a while. But 1 outpost that we paced 20 times would be a big deal. And I think it would actually help with startup time, too. Because you would be able to recycle significantly more coal between the outposts. Because you would just be overproducing it, and then you could take that coal and move it to another base. At least that's the idea. Sometimes not even that. Oh yeah, sometimes the stuff you cook doesn't even look pretty. Yeah, I tried to make sourdough the other day, but one of the loaves turned out pretty good. The other one did not. Basically, I made 2 loaves, and then I put one in the fridge early, and then I just left one completely out overnight. Which means one was terribly underproofed, and one of them was super overproofed because I did not start it early enough in the day. So my choices were to let it proof for like 10 hours or let it proof for like 2. The staged blueprints are really cool. Like they definitely speed up 100% a lot. I couldn't imagine how actually they probably save multiple hours, right? Because it's not just I would think it would save multiple hours, like with the amount of, or at least a couple, because with the amount of entities you save by having the blueprints like ready made and like staged to be placed in a good order, like that has to be very, very massive time save. Of course, not using burner inserters would save 12 hours off of my time, so that's pretty big. Because we got it in I think I want to say it was sub 24 game time, but it was like 28 real time or something. I don't remember. We did not reach our goal of sub 24 hours though, unfortunately. But yeah, burner inserters are horribly, horribly UPS inefficient. Unsurprisingly, when you have to have 6 times the inserters and like 5 times the chests, which actually ends up being like 4 times 10 times the inserters. That's really bad. Really bad for performance to have 10 times the inserters you would need. But stage blueprints would have helped. We could have reduced the inserter count by like 20%, which might not sound huge, but I think that's the difference of having another like 50% outpost production almost. Because there also were other optimizations with that. Okay, this is decent. We definitely look like we have a pretty safe west and south front now. Can't see what's to the east. I'm currently really... Should we just mine more stone? I feel like I keep waiting for the furnaces to back up. But honestly, that's taking a really long time. And we can't really get any more resources until we have rails. Unless I just do another belt. But I honestly really do want to train. Let's take care of that guy. No runners. But yeah, a train would actually be pretty sick. There we go. Got him taken care of. But the problem with that is we're not actually making rails right now at all. Oh, wait, we could supplement the stone pretty easily that way, right? Yeah, I think we can make this work. Let's do... Can we copy it from somewhere? Let's see if we can copy a splitter. Yes, we can. Okay, so we'll copy this. We'll paste it here. That was supposed to be 1 tile higher. Okay, there we go. This one can actually be a yellow belt, I think. Because we can use, we can just go under this. There's no power poles here. I was thinking there weren't any gaps I could place stone. Okay, and then it will side load here, which will make a red belt just in case we need more throughput. I don't think we do. I have no idea what this was supposed to be. Or sorry, it's not this that would need more throughput. It's the combo. So we probably don't need to upgrade it this far. Just in case. Because it's side loaded, it's not like a full red belt. Okay, that should help. Because I think we're still backing up on miners. Not much, though. We might just straight up need more stone, which is a very easy fix. Especially since we have this with efficiency modules. There we go. Is that the right spot? Yes, and then we'll just add one here by hand, so that way we use the entire base. Okay. This is going somewhere it's not supposed to. What is that? Coal? Okay. I don't think we need this belt. We'll keep it connected just in case, because there is always a chance we connect more coal here later. Because that's a pretty decent spot to connect coal. And then we'll take this, and we'll just side load. We'll do a little small balancer. It doesn't really make a huge difference here. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, maybe we should just delete this belt entirely. Or we could leave it and regret it later. That seems to be the moral, or the theme of the run. Okay, so that's okay, right? Flip it, delete, place, paste. Okay, I think everything there is connected. We did just completely stall stone for a bit, but it should catch up sometime. And then let's just copy these because I want the efficiency modules. I don't really need them. Honestly, they're probably a bad idea. But this stone I think will be running for a while, so I want it to use less power. Because it's not like we really need to maximize how much we get from this lane by using productivity modules, and I don't think we have a ton of power overhead right now with all the core mining running. Oh wait, is that an expansion base? Yeah, I don't think we have a ton of power overhead, which means we need to be somewhat careful about how we use our power. Not super careful, just a little careful. Okay, we can't do any of this junk, so we're just gonna keep getting completely random researches to keep our base running. We'll get them by the time we need stuff. Also, we're about to fall from the sky, so we did not bring enough fuel. We're out of landmines too, though, so I think we're okay. We could actually defend our base with landmines. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, what's happening here? Really? Oh. It's not even like a useful chest to upgrade. Well, we'll give them 10 more. Perfect. These are not running. Why do we not have steel? Oh, wait. Okay. That is unfortunate. We have a single... Okay, yeah, that would cause problems. I did not realize we had a single inserter powering our entire steel lane, trying to output like half a lane of steel. I don't even know if we have stack size upgrade yet. Yeah, we can definitely fix this. There is actually a pretty decent way to do it too, I think. Especially if we change how this is routed. Because we can just turn this, and it's outputting on the correct side, which is great. I think we need a medium power pole here to power this because we didn't leave enough space, but that's fine. Okay, steel furnaces are good, power is good. Really wish we had a larger steel buffer now. Also, do we ever use the other half of the lane? I'm not really sure if we're relying on there only being half a lane of steel. I don't think so. What about down here? Down here is a maybe. So just in case, we're going to upgrade it to a red belt halfway through. I don't really want to have to think too much about it. And we definitely have the resources for this. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we didn't break anything. I don't think we have any belt weaving. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so now we can upgrade. Now we can make this a two-sided belt to get a bit more throughput. You wish your toenails could turn into jelly beans. Interesting. I'm not sure I want that for myself. Like, even if it was free candy, I don't think I would be interested in eating said candy. I could see the appeal, maybe. But don't personally want that for myself. Also, if we just place these, they should be repaired. Oh no! No! Give it back. That was the one spot I could not have placed that. Okay, we got it now. That's good. Brown? Ooh. Brown is orangish, and orangish looks like red and green. Oh, there we go. Let's go a little darker. There we go. I kind of look like a tree. Speaking of trees, let's use this time to destroy the trees, as it's intended. You heard that brown isn't a real color. I don't think anything is a real color. Was it from technology connections, or is that just a thing people say? Because I feel like you could make the argument that either brown isn't real or orange isn't real. Because they're basically the same color, just one is darker. How are our resources? I think our resources are good. Okay, we are consuming this full lane of core mining. That's very nice. Wait, did we ever actually set up the core miner? We never gave them the core miner to build. That's funny. Okay, well, that explains why we haven't backed it up. He makes technology connections, makes great videos. I love his stuff. They're always very fun to watch in the evening or like with morning coffee. I found his one about dishwashers for some reason like extremely interesting. Like I watched a guy do like two or three like hour-long videos or something over dishwashers, and like I was invested the whole time. It was great. But definitely recommend if anyone has not seen him. He's very interesting. There's like small little like video essay kind of things on random household appliances, like rice cookers, coffee pots. Sometimes he does car stuff, like electric cars, because he really likes renewable renewable energy or saving energy type things. Okay, we have 1,500 rails, which means we have half of what we need to get here, right? No. Yeah, I think we can get it from here to here. And then we don't really have any way to handle that ore. Also, we really should not be using this ore at all. Like we should not be destroying this lane, but I think we might. His left ear is cool. I have no idea what that means. That seems very specific, very specific reference I don't get. To be fair, dishwashers are kind of cool. They are cool. We never really use, we didn't really use them that much. We always had one, but we were always like, oh, well, if we're not washing an entire load, it's got to be more efficient to like hand wash a lot of things. But like, at least with I don't know about other cooking methods, but like the American, one of the like a common American cleaning method for like washing things in the sink is to just leave the water running like constantly, rather than like filling up half of a sink and then cleaning it and then replacing it. I mean, both of them are pretty inefficient with water compared to dishwashers, but having a constantly running sink, it's very rough. What were we doing? Space science? What's it called? Satellite? What does this need? Big electric motors. Okay, all of that stuff's pretty reasonable. Rocket parts. Um, that sounds pricey. They are cool, but they don't taste very good. Yeah, don't eat your don't eat your dishwashers. They're not a fan of that. I think we could reasonably get this. It won't be good. It will definitely not be pretty, but I think we could give it a couple. Hmm. I think we could get a couple assembly machines from each. So what do we need for that? RCUs. Those are not even close to the vanilla recipe. Okay, batteries, advanced circuits, glass, and iron plates. Well, we have glass and iron here. So I think what we'll do is we'll build rocket parts down here, and we'll like split off of this lane to get the resources we need. Also, it would help a lot if we did that. Okay. Ovens, on the other hand, taste awful. I could imagine ovens tasting pretty good. I mean, it probably just depends what you cooked in it last, right? Like if you just like cooked some bacon and got bacon grease all over it, it might be pretty good. Uh, but if you don't eat it fast enough and like cook something else in it first and it gets all burnt, then we might have a problem. Okay, so there is iron, there's glass. What else do we need? Oh, we need batteries. Do we have batteries? I feel like we made batteries, right? Do we not? Oh, we have so many batteries. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. You want some lettuce? Yeah, go eat lettuce. Don't eat a dishwasher. Lettuce is okay to eat generally. I don't think this is a good spot like I thought it was. Okay, so what do we need? So batteries we can make here pretty easily because we have, well, we have batteries, we have iron, Sorry, not batteries, RCs we can make here. Because we have iron batteries, red chips, and we can take it from here, which is way easier than bringing it from down there. Okay, and what is that? Oh, yeah, they have to delete entire belts of resources. Okay, so that's one thing. Plastic, glass, steel, and copper. You know what? Let's do it one at a time. Let's not try to make them in like one convenient spot. I think that is how I will go crazy. I need to make them one at a time, so that way like I can just kind of process what I'm doing. Also, I need a chest for rocket fuel for personal use. Or sorry, not rocket fuel, processed fuel. Okay, get rid of the stone. I don't know what to do with this glass. I guess I'll just drop it. Stone we don't need, processed fuel. We do need the processed fuel. Let's limit it to like 4 stacks. So this is really just for personal use. Because we want to request like 200 to 400 at any given point. Then we'll just run along the belt for now. But that way we don't have to like think about it. Occasionally while we're in base, we'll get restocked and it'll be awesome. Unless we keep outrunning bots, which we tend to do a lot. Okay, so first things first, let's get glass, which should be pretty easy. We can just split off of here. Glass, red chips. Also, which side is glass on? Glass is on the left. Perfect. That's the easy side. Okay, there's that. And then for this, we can just take a splitter. And then do this. Except we smart belted in the wrong spot, so it didn't actually work. There we go. Okay, there is everything we need for RCUs in an unspecified amount. No idea how many this will supply. More than 0, probably. That's all I got. More than 0. You can also request. Nope. We can also request. Let's do 30 to 50. We don't build a ton of things by hand, but 30 to 50 would be good. We should also keep a small amount of modules on us at any given point. Once again, like 25 to 50. So that way we can build things and set recipes without having to like constantly micromanage things. Because what we've been doing is we've been copying other assembling machines to get efficiency modules, and it just is very slow. Now for now, we'll just grab some by hand though. We should also probably enable it if we want it to work. Okay, so we need RCUs. Have you seen the technology connections videos about traffic lights? Was it recent? Technology connections, traffic lights. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'll definitely have to look it up. I'm assuming it's good. I feel like most of his stuff is. I haven't looked at a lot of his stuff that's like 4 or 5 years old, so I haven't gone through his entire catalog yet, unless it like popped up in my recommended. Oh my gosh, this is slow. Let's assume we can power 4, right? Can we do 4? We're gonna do 4 because that's where the water runs out. That's a good reason. And then we also need LDS, which we can't really produce here. Maybe glass. Well, we can get glass, copper, and steel. So if we can get plastic over here, which we might have, right? Haven't we cut across the whole base with plastic? Oh. No, we haven't. They have heating elements in the LEDs. Oh, to prevent snow. That is fun. That definitely makes sense. Because they don't produce enough heat by themselves to actually, like, melt it naturally. Now that's smart. We spend all this effort trying to make light bulbs not hot, and then we realize we need them to be warm again. I like it. Okay, so we have RCUs. I can't tell if we actually aren't producing enough batteries or if it's just these were backing up. We might not be able to power them any more than this. Do we have petroleum here? No. I was gonna say there is one cop out. We could produce plastic locally, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, we should just make another we should just make another belt. That's what it's looking like. We'll take the plastic and we'll go around this time. It's gonna be very intrusive and like in the middle of our base. There we go. Then copy this down so that we don't forget to expand it. Perfect. That is a way to get plastic for sure. A way of all time. It actually is a lot less messy than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Outdoor floor heating does make sense. That sounds really expensive to run. Maybe it's not too bad. I guess I guess it depends how often you have to melt the snow. And I guess if the alternative is every single business shutting down or car crashes, that probably changes things. That's actually a really bad spot to do it. Hmm. We'll do this. Yeah. We're going to use inserters here because that should have enough throughput, and then that way we don't have to worry about side loading here. Or like trying to fit a splitter in here. Although we don't need the side. Oh wait, hold up. We could have just done this. The undergrounds is just because we used to side load it out, but we can side load here instead, and it's way cleaner. But ready access to warm water definitely helps. So then you just have to pump fluid, and that's actually very, very efficient. I feel like pumping pumps are not super power hungry. At least, compared to a heating element. That's why heat pumps are so nice. Which his heat pump video is pretty great. I'm trying to figure out how to get glass over here. It's not. I think yeah, we'll just split it off, right? Yeah. Wrong way though. Okay, I like that. I like that. I don't like that. But it will work. Okay, perfect. We have so many things unnecessarily side-loaded everywhere. I like it. Okay, and then we can output this here, and then steel, we'll need some undergrounds to get that taken care of, and then copper, we can just cut through the middle in a very clean and great way. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. It is flawless. Flawless design, and then we can get an input, output, output. These don't need to be fast inserters. We should use prod mod. Oh wow, LDS produces fast. Prod mods are actually like useful in it. I mean, for things that run like infinite lengths of time, I feel like efficiency modules or prod modules are always almost worth it. Unless you're like super limited on power. But yeah, things that produce in 10 seconds. Hmm. Do I use LDS for other things? Because this ratio is going to heavily overproduce LDS. I guess we use it for. Yeah, I guess we do use it for things. We use it for what is this called? Modular armor. We use it for what are these called? Components? I can't think of what they call these things that you put inside the modular armor. Equipment? Yeah, equipment. Yeah, equipment. That's probably it. Yeah, a lot of equipment uses LDS, so it's fine if this is overproduced. And maybe it might not actually be a 1-to-1 ratio in the part assembler. Not confident about that. I cannot find anything though in this game. Let's see, life support. We don't need those. Actually, what even is life support? I'm assuming that has to do with being in space. Let's see, we have assembly machines. Where is this? Okay, I give up. I am going to Google it. Wait, you can make landfill out of junk? Oh, that's a cool way to use up resources we have back excess of. That we might actually use that to get rid of copper. That's a very dense way to get rid of copper. Although we might be using more copper now that we have LDS. Rocket parts. Is it under here? Am I just blind? Equipment is at least Lua category of them. I mean, it seems like a reasonable thing to call it. They're pieces of equipment you put in your armor. Although I don't know if a battery is. It's weird to think of a battery as equipment, but I guess it kind of is. Cargo pod scrapping? I don't know what those things are. Radars. Wait, what are these? Oh, you can recycle a lot of things. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the recycling facility can actually recycle lots of junk. Military? Oh, like components? Yeah, the equipment are under military. But I feel like they are just they are equipment, but they're like military equipment, even though I'm not using them for that. Why can I not find it? I can find these things, so at least I know I have those recipes right. Is it not? Right, right. Satellite. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I couldn't find it. In my mind, I'm searching for satellite, but I'm looking for the word rocket. There we go. I don't think I've made a satellite like once in my life, I'm pretty sure. The 100% run. Wait, what does this do? Rocket launch provides satellite telemetry. I'm assuming that is used for this, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, huh. I figured I was just gonna get rocket science back. Okay, I get it. It is not nearly as complicated as I thought it would be. Okay, circuits, solar panels, accumulators, rocket fuel, glass. If we can get rocket fuel over here, I think we can locally produce everything else we need here. So maybe this will be our rocket silo. It's a terrible spot for him, but it will do the job. We do need to automate radars, which use motors. Do we need to automate these? We might not be. We might not need to automate them. Oops. There we go. That should work. Realistically, this is enough radars that it'll run it for a really long time. Oh wait, hold up, hold up. We can output onto this belt here. Yeah, okay. No, I like that. We might need to change which side plastic goes on, I'm not sure. No, we can definitely make this work. Yeah, I like it. This is a weird way to do it. Why not stream in HD? My internet is really bad. So I am only able to stream at about 1600, 1800 kbps, which can only support 720, 30. Otherwise, it looks really, really bad. Especially with this game. Factorio is particularly awful on compression. Like, I don't know, there's just something about the types of textures it has just makes it really bad for streaming compression. Okay, let's see. Did we sideload it correctly? I don't know how we sideloaded this. Okay, we do need to split off the radars here. But that's okay. That still saved a fair amount of belt. I like it. Okay, so we got the radars. We got plastic. We need accumulators and solar panels, but we don't need a ton of them. So I think we can just make accumulators here, right? And then we could probably also set up. No, we could set up an accumulator solar panel build to power the pumps, so that way they're on their own grid at all times. I mean, right now they're running off coal, and I can't imagine we'll ever lose enough coal that these don't run, but just in case, it would be pretty nice if this was solar powered. Twitch compression is just awful for Factorio. Yeah, it's really bad. I played I remember I streamed Minecraft once, and I was looking back at the stream to see how it was, and like I would just imagine like a 3D game would just be worse, but it looked way better than Factorio does at a lot of points, which is just crazy. I mean, I know there's probably a lot more to it than just if something's 3D or has good graphics. But yeah, I was expecting Minecraft to be very bad for it, and honestly, it looked better than Factorio usually does. But at the same bit rate and everything. One day I hope. One day I hope to. One day I hope we'll magically get Google Fiber or something. We are currently stuck with DSL, which was really good when we got it. Um, we had the fastest internet in the neighborhood. And then 10, 15 years went by and everyone got cable internet, and then everyone got fiber internet, and we still have DSL. We can make solar panels here. Yeah, this is a good spot for solar panels. Oh, like you think they have it tuned for like a specific type of game, and the one that's really popular would make sense. Yeah, I know it's about how busy the screen is. It just Minecraft also feels very busy. So I was surprised, like with all of the like individual. I guess there's not a lot of moving things though, unless you're like sprinting. Like it feels busier to me, but like on a small scale, it probably isn't. It just seems busier. Where should we output this? Can we sideload it? I think we can sideload it here. And then we can just output the solar panels here. I don't like that. Nah, I don't like that at all. Nope, nope. I'll make a lot of spaghetti. That's not spaghetti I wanted to make. Okay, there we go. Let's limit this to, I don't know, 5. Let's give these speed modules, because I kind of want some of these to add solar panels into my grid. Because I think solar panels are a pretty significant improvement. Or you can just handcraft them all by the time we figure out what we're doing. Also works. Okay, that will give us 5 more, which will give us some more power. Most of Minecraft can more or less be reduced to a still image moving around. Yeah, that's fair. It's not like really the only thing that's moving on the screen is you. Nothing really moves around you unless you're like unless you're looking at some kind of mob farm where there's like a ton of entities crammed. Nothing. There's not a lot. There's not a lot moving. Okay, that seems to be most of what we need, right? The only thing we're missing now is rocket fuel. I think. See, solar panels, accumulators, rocket fuel, glass circuits. Yeah. Okay, so if we can get these accumulators down here. And then what side of the belt is that outputting? The wrong side, so let's do this. We're just gonna cut through here and hope it's not a problem. I think we can make satellites here. Because we don't need batteries for satellites. Yeah, and then we can just cut across. Okay, I like that. And we can get an input. Oh wait. Never mind. Never mind. That's a terrible design. Most of the stuff we need for the satellite is over there. Which is much much on the other side. Much farther on the other side. Okay, and then we're gonna split it off. Is this gonna work? Yes, it will. But we need to do the split higher. Okay. So that way we put we put radars and we put red chips on one belt. Okay. Then we can send it this way. Let's just delete that now and see what happens. Okay, satellite. Maybe we should just not build it here. Maybe we should have the satellite directly outputting into the rocket silo. Would be less wasteful. Probably a lot cleaner too. It's so many ingredients that I want to place it someplace where the ingredients already are. Yeah, no, we'll keep doing it this way. We'll keep doing it this way. And then does this work? Yes, but awkwardly, but I think it does the job. And let's see if there's anything else I missed. That's the wrong thing. Okay, we got LDS here. Yep, okay, we have LDS, we have solar panels, rocket fuel, I know is missing. Rocket fuel will get here. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, we can just put the, there we go. This isn't the silo, but we can just put the silo there. In a very weird pattern. This honestly probably is enough inserters, considering how fast they'll be producing, which is very slowly. We are missing the rocket silo, so we can start gathering the components for this. Should be pretty easy. I'm assuming we have everything buffered. Like, we only need 500 steel, which we kind of have. We are actually not producing a ton of steel. We might need to expand that soon. Pipes we definitely have. Concrete, more than enough. We have like 70,000 bajillion concrete somewhere. So that's how professional players extract from only one side of belts. Uh, the underground trick, yeah, that's usually I use that a lot. Wait, we need to move this down tile. This won't work. We need to shift it. There we go. Yeah, that's a really neat trick. Splitters are a lot easier if you want to reduce mistakes, and if you want to look at it later and try to figure out what's happening. It's really easy to tell what's off where if you use splitters. It's less easy to tell if you use entirely undergrounds and the belt is very sparse. Like, I wouldn't really be able to tell what this was if red wasn't backed up. So it causes some problems, but it is quick to set up, and it is very space efficient, which is always nice. We're actually gonna have this go up instead. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, the reason we expanded this is so that way if we want to increase LDS, we can just kind of continue these belts in a different direction. Which is a weird way to do it, but you know, it works. Okay, that has rocket fuel. We do actually have some rocket fuel, but realistically, we just need to produce more. Which I think we have the fuel refineries for, right? Oh yeah, we definitely do. Okay, so we're just going to delete this and maybe put it on a separate belt. That way it's easier to keep track of. Also, we have a jetpack that we keep forgetting about. There we go. That did not work. That also, I don't know why I thought that would work. Does that work? I don't think we have any. Oh, never mind. That does not work. Nah, that's a bad idea. We should split it out. We should split it out here. And then this can go down. This won't work unless we use a different color belt. Oh, perfect. Thank you, bots. You got here just in time. Where is rocket fuel anyway? Solid fuel needs to go to the right. Rocket fuel needs to go to the left. Perfect. Then we'll just put a chest with all the rocket fuel in it. So that way we don't waste some oil. Okay, there we go. I like that. Can this go any higher? Yeah, it can. Not a ton higher, but a little bit. Productivity modules? I don't know if we need a productivity module there. Oof, that uses a lot of power. Never mind. We'll use efficiency modules. I don't want to make it use 2 megawatts for no reason. Right. We didn't actually copy the power poles, so hopefully they're powered across. I don't actually they are not. None of these are powered. Cool. So hopefully we don't copy this design later because it's not good. And then this isn't powered either, so it might build eventually, but not anytime soon. And now the fun part, we have to get this rocket fuel over here, which is just going to be a very long spaghetti belt. It's not a complicated belt, at least. It's just kind of, goes through like our entire base. I wish we could cut through here. We actually might be able to. Now we can't. We'll just have to copy this design and move it down here, and then we'll just cut through again. I like it. Kind of. I mean, not really. It does the job. It's messy, but it does the job. Okay, so that should be all the rocket fuel we need. Based on the fact that we're not producing a lot of anything, I imagine that's enough. I didn't check the crafting times. 1 second. Whoa. What? It takes a second to craft rocket fuel? This is way too many. That is a very fast recipe. They sped that up like 20 times over, didn't they? Isn't it vanilla like 20 seconds? Factorio rocket fuel. Yeah, vanilla crafting time is 30 seconds. I find spaghetti bases just to be way more fun to build. I like the mess. I like living in denial that I'll actually fix it and make it not spaghetti at some point, even though we all know it's never gonna happen. Actually, these don't work as. Wait, this doesn't work. These are inserter limited. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking here. Can we upgrade this? No, we can't. Yeah, because these assembly machines are so fast, they actually need like double inputs. And it's super fast and SE, so everything is inserter limited in here, I think. Well, these ones are vanilla or almost vanilla. They might be twice as fast. These though, boy, those are like 30 times faster, which is crazy increase. Although these probably should be, if we do a blue inserter, it should work. Not sure how many stack. Well, how fast are these? These are crafting speed 1. This is half. With stack size 2, yeah, I think with stack size 3, yellow would be fast enough, but with stack size 2, it's not. But we should be good now. Do we have enough light oil going here? I think so. Yeah, I think the belt is just backed up. Okay, that looks very nice. Okay, it doesn't look nice, but just copy paste blueprints in the entire game. Yeah, who needs to make actual blueprints? Just copy a messy part of your base and paste it somewhere else and hope it works. I mean, if you think about it, you can double the production of this base by just making a second one. Even though that's a lot of work if all you need is like one extra conveyor assembler. It does the job. You do waste like 99% entities if all you're trying to do is get like one extra rocket, but it kind of works. And then we're out of power poles, so let's grab some of those. Honestly, we shouldn't be using small ones anymore, like ever. I think you were right about the output, but the belt is also backed up, so I think we just have too many for a single belt. But they produce 2 per second, and a yellow inserter moves 1.6 items per second roughly. For me right now, because I only have one stack size upgrade. So you were right. But now that it's a blue belt is good. Or now that it's a blue inserter, it's fine. But yeah, it would need stack size 3 for a yellow to not be enough. These, of course, are still incredibly input limited. Why do we even have this many? This is the question I should be asking. There we go. Do we get enough solid fuel going to power? Yeah, these... Okay, we're still getting power. That's the important thing. Why did we come up here? We're looking for components for the silo, I believe, right? So we don't actually... Ooh. We need 200 of these things. There's no way we have 200 of them on a belt. We might be close, though. Wait, do we need 200 or do we need 100? Wait, we might be good. If it's 100, we are okay. Oh, good. We were able to get enough backed up inside the robot frames, which we did actually kill robot production. But apparently robots are not capped. So we have like 1,000 of them, which is a lot. Actually, let's cap bots, like with logic for once. It's also really easy to set up logic, so we can do input. Actually, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Because this I want to replenish personal bots that I lose. Then I think we have, yeah, we have red chips we can take. Yeah, it's really easy to set up bot logic. So this is saying available total, not available total. So if Y is less than 200, it's active or something like that. No, let's do 500 logistic bots for no reason at all. But let's do 500 logistic bots. Okay, and then for this one, same rough logic, except we're going to do, wait. Except we need to change it to T. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. T is less than 2,000. There we go. I don't think we need 2,000. The only reason we have 500 logistic bots, even though we're never using them, is so that way if I dump stuff, it immediately, like, takes from it. How many hours do I have in Factorio? How many hours have I streamed this year? Pretty much however many hours I've streamed this past year, plus like 200, which I think is like 1,500 hours, something like that. Or sorry, this past year and a half. All his life. I was born playing Factorio. You came out of the room playing Factorio. But yeah, I used to speedrun the game. So I played like 2 to 4 hours a day, like 5 days a week for roughly 10 months. So is that 20 hours times 40? So that's like 800. Plus the 6 months of just streaming modded Factorio since then. So yeah, probably about 1,000 to 1,500 hours total, at least. Maybe more depending on the day. Because some days I did stream 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, it's a very rough estimate of 1,000 to 2,000 is a very, very large range. But I haven't really done modded stuff, and I've never done like really. I haven't really casually played a ton, which is why my base so quickly devolves into this mess. And it's great, and I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it is messy, and it takes me a long time to find where stuff is. Also, how's our power? Power is okay. And then we have steel and concrete. Okay, those are very easy to get. Wait, are we not getting enough iron? Hold up, how are we not getting enough iron? Oh, right. Okay. Well, we do know where there is more iron, so that helps. We will be able to connect this up next time. Probably not today. Yeah, not today. Oh, that's where my... Okay, that's where these went to. There we go. Because, yeah, I have to wrap up pretty soon. But I wanted to get... I probably won't get a launch done, but I can get the framework for a launch set up. So next time we will be able to start launching rockets. We won't be able to start getting space science. I don't think. Or whatever it's called. Rocket science, I think. Although, electric furnaces, those are probably pretty easy, right? Glass, steel, heating shields, and steel plates. Wait, have I done heating shields yet? Do I need heating shields? I think I'm missing one. I think I'm missing heating shields. Okay, so if we set up heating shields, then we also pretty much set up electric furnaces. So I guess we will have space science next time too. What do heat shields require? Sulfur, stone tablets, and steel. That is a weird recipe. That is just a weird ass recipe. Okay, steel, sulfur, stone tablets? Is that the wrong side of the belt if I play? Oh, it is the wrong side of the belt if I place it there. That doesn't work. I thought that would be a nice, convenient way to do that. But it places things on the wrong side of the belt, and I would have to redesign this. So we'll have to get stone tablets from elsewhere. Sure. That's a way to do it. And then we can get steel. I have no idea if this is enough heating shields. I don't actually know how fast it produces. This probably is not enough. We also are sideloading something somehow. Oh, this was supposed to be capped. There you go. Okay, does this actually help? I feel like this doesn't accomplish much. No, we need to send it down to a place where there's higher throughput. Yeah. Okay, we can do that pretty easily, though. So we sideload it here, we send it down, we'll just cut through here and be lazy about it, like usual. Okay, and then sulfur we can get from here, which this doesn't quite work. If we upgrade this to a red belt, we can make it work. Probably not a good way to do it. We should have just used a filter splitter, but this'll do the job. Okay, and then I actually don't want to produce heat shields there. That seems like a terrible spot for them. There we go. This seems like a better spot. Yeah, I like that. Okay, heat shields, input, 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 output. I have no idea how many we need, but this should be fine. I don't know if we can put prod mods in them either. I don't really know what heat shields are. Like if they're an intermediate product or not. Yeah, super clean. We could direct insert it. That's not a good idea, but we could. I think we will put it here though. I do like it being output. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. If we end up cutting across to do more RCUs, we need this space. Okay, this needs 1131. So hopefully this is enough heat shield assemblers. 10 seconds? Okay. Yeah, this has roughly the same ratio as LDS. So it's really, we're going to be RCU limited. Unsurprisingly, no matter what you're doing in Factorio, RCUs end up limiting you. Okay, they're connected. We have heat shields. And then I think we could really quickly do a small electric furnace setup. Because we have heat shields, we have red chips here. We have steel. Let's do... Does this work? Yes. It's a weird way to do it, but it does work. Okay, we can have redshifts, heat shields, and then we need... We're missing one thing. Steel furnaces, right? Yeah, I think we need to get steel furnaces down here. Oof. Steel furnaces are actually kind of rough. Definitely doable, but they're going to be awkward with how our base is set up. Well, we have the furnaces, I think. I don't know if we have enough production for this to actually work. 2 should be enough. This is just for space science. So yeah, the problem is we're producing steel furnaces here in like the dead center of our base. What is this belt? Oh, this is sand. Why aren't we getting any sand? Oh, we're just using a lot of glass right now. We'll have to fix that next time. That's going to be rough. Actually, I think it could just be fixed with the red belt and a second one of these. Maybe it's not too bad. We can probably fix it right now, actually, if it's that easy. Okay, that will cut off our entire base for a little bit, but that's fine. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. That doesn't really do much. We might need to sideload. It helps a little bit. I don't really know. I mean, sand wasn't backed up. I don't know how much of a yellow belt we have. If we had just under, we might get like a small increase from that, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be big. Oh, we got electric furnaces. If we could have logistic bots carry just these steel furnaces, life would be so simple. Okay, what side of the belt is that on? Okay. Wait, hold up. So far, so good. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I wanted to go around this. Okay, that connected. Perfect. Okay. Now we're talking. And then we can just go right here. Okay, if assuming that I looked at the inserter correctly, this should be side-loaded. Okay. Yeah, it's side-loaded here. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to make this curve without like a different underground. And then it will go all the way around, which is already placed. Wow, bots are fast when you have 1,500 of them and never build anything. Okay, there's electric furnaces. Telemetry data we'll get from here. And then we'll put a chest here just in case we use steel furnaces for something. And then, don't really know how many we need, but we'll just output it here, and then we'll side swap it. This is just to force it to go into a specific side. Okay, so we have furnaces, we have the telemetry data. In theory, auto launches cargo, yes. Then the last thing we need is speed modules. Okay, that's actually not too bad. And now once again, we just go this way, except we'll rotate. Oh, that was supposed to be a copy. There we go, we'll cut across. Everything's hopefully rotated the right way. We don't have a way to get a 6th science here. Maybe we didn't think this through. I mean, what have we thought through? Nothing really. We're not getting any circuits here. That is not good. I wonder if it's because we ran out of... Do we run out of stone? I don't know why we're... Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one. But it's definitely not good. Okay, so this is very messy. This is like right in the middle of oil. This is a terrible spot to build science. But we should put productivity modules in it. And then we'll copy it. Oh, actually, we need to delete them so that way we copy the prod modules from afar. Then output, I'm just using fast inserters because then I only have to press one button. We definitely don't have that much throughput. Ooh, this could be a problem. If we tried to do an upgrade later, we might accidentally sideload it. Let's go around. Not sideload it. We would have to do belt weaving to get the underground through there. And if we do an upgrade planner later without thinking about it, we will destroy the sideload, which would be non-ideal. And then I think that's function, right? We have steel furnaces. We have a rocket. I think we will, it's so close. Yeah, we can wait around a little bit. Do we need a red underground? No, we just have too many. We can't afford this many assemblers. Oh well. We can almost afford them though. I think we can afford 7 with half a belt. Yeah, we'll leave it. That's pretty close. Then we're kind of like starving the rocket launch when we do this. So we should probably split it off. There we go. Anticipating error and not thinking with the upgrade planner. What a good player. Yeah, we made that mistake too many times in Warptorio to not be aware of it now. That's one of the few things I have foresight, and most of the time we don't tend to use much foresight. We just kind of accept our fate and make errors. But that's the fun part. Could you imagine cleaning up that mess when you send like, oh gosh, what would that destroy? That is a very long belt to break. I don't want to think about it. That's I thought it was just like a small stretch of belt like here, but then I realized that's going all the way through LDS and uh, what else? LDS and radars and rocket stuff. Honestly, a lot of things would be broken from it. Hopefully we did that correctly. Unless we have something else on the belt that's not supposed to be, but I think we got a full satellite. Let's see, what is this? What is this? What is this? What? Huh. I don't know what these buttons do. Someone said something about if I get a satellite, it reveals the whole area. Feel like there's something more to it than just that. But we got space science, I think. Let's follow this, see if we can actually get some red science, and then we'll call it. That will be a good stopping point. You reveal the map yourself. Oh, thank you. Okay, I would not have tried that. I figured it was just going to make everything magically appear. So it just gives you like editor style view to reveal chunks. That makes a lot more sense than just revealing an entire map. I don't know if the map sizes are limited. So maybe that's not even like an option. In my mind, map size is not limited to like a specific world size, so like they could all appear at once. But looking at it now, we haven't found the edge yet, so that would probably be pretty rough for a lot of people. Okay, we don't have any speed mods yet though, which means we broke this belt because we definitely had them in a chest. Yep. Okay, well, we can use a red belt and fix that. Perfect. We're actually going to split some off, so half go to science and half go in a chest for personal use. That should be enough. I can't imagine needing 50 at once. Oh, unless I do like a smelting lane. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay, let's look at this. Do we actually have it? Is it working? Oh, oh my gosh, these have an 80-second craft time. Um, wow. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know what. Ooh, wait. Oh, hold up. I mean, the rocket sounds neat, or whatever that is seems cool. Is that the? Wait, maybe that's the railgun that someone talked about. But I'm more invested. I see a requester chest in there, which I feel like I should not be excited about. But I want a requester chest so that way I can clear out junk from my my storage system. Okay, well look at that. We have space science. We should definitely expand this, but we also we might not have to. It's hard to say what we're limited by while everything's like still backing up. Okay, it seems pretty close actually. We can definitely grab it. It is next to a biter, so we'll need the tank. If I can figure out what buttons to press. 270 landmines. Yeah, that'll be fine. We could have also brought the tank and ammo and actually used the tank's gun rather than landmines, but it's too far away. Oh, you didn't want to say that has blue ches, but you get why I said it. Oh, is that what you thought I was excited for too? I figured it was gonna. Figured you were talking about the. I figured you were talking about the railgun in it, but I guess I have talked about how I've wanted real blue chests like 5 times today. One belt short with the upgraded science. Okay, thank you. Oh wait, I need to be very careful to not run over the weapons cache, don't I? Perfect. Flawless victory. Blue chests are more stylish. That's a good reason to use it. Use them because they're blue and pretty. Okay, I also got the railgun and railgun ammo, which I kind of want to shoot something with that because it sounds cool. Also, I kept forgetting. Nobody's told me. I haven't been using my grappling gun. It makes me go like twice as fast. What is this? I wasn't expecting it to look like a laser. Wait, how far does this go? Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, no mines wasted. None at all. Just don't look at the horde of like 50 mines we left behind. 50? Yeah, you're right. It probably was pretty high, wasn't it? And we also left the tank, which actually I don't want to leave behind. This is a cool weapon. I don't know if we can get more ammo for it easily though, so maybe I should be careful. Yeah, almost more like 200. Railgun. Yeah. Well, we'll keep it for the big bases. Also, that's an incredibly expensive ammo to fire. It's fun though. Okay, so now we can start getting the higher tier modules. We can, I believe. Wait, can we start getting blue? Oh wow, they are very hard to get. I didn't realize there were 2 more sciences. Yep. Okay, good thing we have that. Honestly, none of these, I don't really know what they are. Use it on my base. Yeah, I'm very scared that it's gonna like pierce. Like I don't know how far it goes. 100 tiles. I'm worried it's just gonna destroy my entire base in one shot. Oh gosh, can you imagine if I go to a grappling hook and accidentally like railgun my entire base? That would be great. Okay, let's see what happens. Should I be worried? Yes, I should. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Glad I tried it on something cheap. I hope there wasn't anything else in the way. Definitely need to switch to a different weapon. Okay, let's see. We got rockets. They are very slow to produce, but considering how much space science we're consuming, well, we should be fine. Next time we need to get oil. We need more oil. We are running low on oil. Oil and just oil, I guess. Oil and set up logistics chests. There we go. Okay. We made good progress today. We cleared out a lot of biters, which and trains. If I don't put it in this, then I don't have to feel guilty if we don't make it to trains. But yeah, we should do trains next time too. Yeah, we made good progress. We cleared out a lot of biter bases that were gonna cause us problems, which is nice. And we got to a new science, which is very good. Make a new save. Oil and trains and logistics and blue chests. How's that? There we go. Now it's definitely destined to happen and definitely won't be postponed. But honestly, we do actually need resources, so I don't think we will be able to postpone it. And we have like 4,000 chests now. Wait, why were those destroyed? Did biters trying to attack me just hit like some random minefield? Hold on, what happened there? Oh, a meteor landed on mines. Oh man, that means I almost didn't have to take out the base. They would have been actually destroyed. That's fun. I need to change this button. Actually, I should do that now. Mine. I keep accidentally mining things whenever I exit the map, which would be really bad. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the subs and the follows. Well, I should be back again tomorrow with more space exploration, I believe. I think, yeah, I think tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on. My roommate's going on vacation. I don't think I have anything planned for the next couple weeks. So yeah, I should be back again tomorrow. I'm gonna go cook my bread because I had that proofing this stream, so it should be perfect now. Yeah, thanks y'all for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.